Good evening and welcome back to Fox 23 News at 9. Today is widely known in the sports world as National Signing Day, as highly touted recruits from all over the country give their commitments to schools, and the usual suspects like Georgia, Ohio State, Texas, and Alabama dominated the day more or less. But it's a day of hope for other schools looking to restore their programs. That includes the Southern Miss Golden Eagles, who had a solid day, moving up to 80th overall in the country, 5th in Conference USA. As you take a look at the conference's top 5 schools and where they rank in the country, the Golden Eagles were able to obtain Deontra Hyman, the D-end from just up the road in Meridian, who committed to the Golden Eagles over huge Power 5 options like Florida State, Mississippi State, Tennessee, and Kentucky. As for how some of the top SEC teams shape up, Georgia, Bama, Auburn, Florida all rank in the top 15. In Starkville, Joe Moorhead's MSU Bulldogs looking strong according to 247 Sports. The Bulldogs have signed 21 players in this year's class. 4 were inside the ESPN 300. Ole Miss surprisingly up there as well at number 31. One of Coach Luke's top gets was wide receiver Miles Battle, a 4-star. He chose the Rebels over Oregon, Auburn, Michigan State, Wisconsin, and others. Mississippi State men's basketball team continued their hot streak by winning their 4th straight game on Tuesday when they defeated Alabama 67-63. After the win, Bulldogs moved into a 4-way tie for 4th at the conference. Nick Weatherspoon, he scored 18. Brother Quindary, 13. It's the longest conference win streak for the Dogs since 2008. MSU's 16th win in their home-heavy schedule also matched a school record for the most victories at home in a single season. No SEC game is an easy one, but 4 of the Bulldogs' next 5 will come against sub-500 SEC teams, beginning with Mizzou Saturday at 1 o'clock. Today, when football steals the show as far as signing day goes, Mississippi State women's basketball team adding to their signing class that rates out as one of the best in the country. The Bulldogs got a commitment from UConn transfer Andra Espinoza Hunter. The freshman will transfer mid-season after averaging just 7 minutes per game this year for the undefeated Huskies. 5-star recruit was rated as the number 16 player in last year's signing class by ESPN. Another NBA All-Star has suffered a season-ending injury. This time it's New York Knicks big man Kristaps Porzingis. 22-year-old suffered a torn ACL. He's done for the year. The injury occurred in the second quarter. The Knicks lost to Milwaukee last night after throwing down a dunk. He fell to the ground awkwardly. You'll see it here in a moment, hyperextending his left knee, and he remained down for several minutes. He's now the 4th All-Star, along with DeMarcus Cousins, Kevin Love, and John Wall, to go down with major injuries. According to reports, the Unicorn will miss at least 10 months, isn't expected back until December at the very earliest. Later on in that same night, very same game, Milwaukee Bucks All-Star Giannis Antetokounmpo showing everyone why he's the freakiest athlete in the world. It'll be a night that Tim Hardaway Jr. won't soon forget. Third period, Giannis goes up and over Hardaway for the one-handed throw down on the alley-oop pass from Chris Middleton. A few more looks for you. Giannis literally hurdling the defender for the flush. When asked about the dunk after the game, he would laugh about it and laugh about the bad pass from one Chris Middleton, but I think that bad pass made it all the more better of a dunk.
Yeah.
It add to the flair.
And Hardaway is 6'6" too.
Yeah.
Flying.
He's not 5'11" like John Lucas, in which LeBron jumped over a couple years ago.
Right.
Pretty impressive.
You didn't even see him.
Giannis is up there.